Okay, so today we're going to finish up polynomials and start factoring. This is a 14x to the 14th, by the way. Okay, so write those down, do them, and then turn me back on. Okay, so let's see. So remember with foiling, there's a couple ways you could do this. And I really don't care which way you take. You could say I'm going to take x and distribute it to the x plus 4. Then take the plus 6 and distribute it to the x plus 4. I call this the old-fashioned way. I don't really know why I say that, but that's what I do. So it'd be x squared plus 4x. Distribute the 6x plus 24. So it'd be x squared plus 10x plus 24. Or you could do foiling, which is take this and you go first terms, x and x is x squared. Then minus 3x plus 5x is plus 2x. And then the last term. So negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. So it's first, outer, inner, last. So this one, 2x and 3x is 6x squared. 9x minus 10x is minus x. And 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Now, whenever you have a square, you write it twice to make it nice. So, it'd be x and x is x squared. 4x and 4x is 8x. 4 times 4 is 16. Now, factor out the GCF. That is just factor out what's common to both. So 7 is common to both, so you'd have a 7 and x minus 2. Here you have a 10 is common to everything. You don't have a variable in every term, so there is no variable to factor out. So 10 times x squared is 10x squared. 10 times 2x is 20x. And 10 times 3. This one, oh, there is an x in every term, so it's the lowest power. And then 2 is the biggest number that goes in all three things. So it'd be 2x to the 14th. So it'd be 9x to the 4th plus 8x squared plus 7. Because 7 times 2 is 14 and x to the 14th. Okay, the last thing we have here is factoring difference of squares. That's when you have two terms. Now this one you have to do GCF and difference of squares. But do those four right now, turn me off, and then turn it back on. Okay, so you're looking for a square minus a square. So x squared is x squared. 7 squared is 49, so it'd be x plus 7, x minus 7. So this would be 9 times 9, or 9 squared is 81. X squared is x squared, so it'd be 9 plus x, 9 minus x. And this one, let's see, whenever you raise it to the second power, you're multiplying the power by 2, so this would be 5. So x to the 5th squared would be x to the 5 times 2 is 10. By the way, you don't have to show this middle step. I'm just doing it so you can see what we're doing. So it'd be x to the 5th plus 3y. X to the 5th minus 3y. Now this one, whenever it says factor, You always look to see, does it have a GCF, the greatest common factor? Is there something common to both that we can factor out? Well, in fact, there is. There's a 2. So I'm going to factor that out. Then you say, okay, can I factor this up now? Don't even look at this. Just bring this along for the ride. But can I factor this up? Well, that's 2 terms, so we look for difference of squares. Well, x squared is a square. I mean, it's in the name. 25 is 5 squared. So it'd be x plus 5, x minus 5. Well, that's it for today. We'll continue on with this. I'll see ya.